Leta Powell interviewing the replacement Dukes of Hazzard.
Hey, there are going to be some big changes in the Dukes of Hazzard this fall. Well, number one, Enos came back.
Well, that's a weird way to say anus, but okay.
And the Duke boys went somewhere, and we got two new Duke cousins. How about that? Here they are. Ain't they cute? Coy Duke, this is Byron Cherry. Vance Duke, this is Christopher Mayer. Hey, welcome aboard.
Thank you much.
It's the new Duke boys.
Did you guys watch the show in the old days?
I'd say, yeah, I watched
on and off.
On and
Friday
off.
nights
On
at 8
and off,
o'clock
that's
kind of a
good.
tough night, you know. I mean,
Yeah, because you had other things planned.
I was always working bartending at night, so I didn't know. I missed most of the shows.
But you're going to be watching it a lot now, aren't you?
I hope so.
You're going to watch yourselves?
that's kind of difficult. Watching yourself sometimes can be a little strange, but
Yeah, you start critiquing yourself, and they won't even let us see dailies. It's 4 dailies.
You mean once it's shot, you can't sit there and watch it?
it's like I think it's a thing with a lot of actors. I remember, I quote Cary Grant, who we all like to pattern our lives after, but
yes.
he's a jump. I mean, it's very difficult to watch yourself and to watch, your performance because, like everything else, you don't perceive yourself.
I bet they ended up doing great. Oh, closer. No, they were replaced with the original Duke boys after the contract negotiations. I don't think their careers are doing awesome.
As others do and stuff, and it's a very difficult thing to look at. You could tend to correct or overcorrect things that everybody else finds are quite natural and good acting. So.
Over 2,000 people auditioned for this particular role, and they picked you. Why do you think they picked you out of over those 2,000 young men, handsome young men?
Because you kind of look like them. I mean, that's all they wanted. They thought fans, and in many cases were right, are just stupid, and they just looked alike. So they figured, I don't know, they kind of look like the Duke boys. Fucking, they'll do.
My father's the president of CBS.
Yeah, well, that has a lot to do with it. No.
Do either of you drive? Do either of you drive cars?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, we don't. We're the two men in America who don't drive cars. Fucking Leta, what do you do? Do you guys eat food and drink water? Do you drive cars? Kind of fucking question is that, Leta?
Men, handsome young men.
My father's the president of CBS.
Yeah, well, that has a lot to do with it. No.
Do either of you drive? Do either of you drive cars?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
You think you'd
Every
be
day to
driving?
work.
Will you be driving the General Lee?
Well, we do. I mean, most of the things, they have excellent stunt people on the show. I mean, these guys make us look like superheroes, So I think Byron and I would be very satisfied with kissing the girl and riding off in the sunset. We have no intentions of flying over fir trees, but yeah. We do drive a lot of the stuff ourselves as far as, a lot of the action shots, but there's insurance things and everything else, so they don't want you. I mean, they have men trained to do all the crazy stuff.
Well, have you shot any scenes yet?
Oh, yeah, we started
Shot
shooting.
first series. We got Monday. We finished up
Monday.
the first series.
First one, and you're driving already. The General Lee. Do you know how much mail comes into the Dukes of Hazzard every single week?
A lot, and you're not allowed to have the General Lee anymore. Can they even show the Dukes of Hazzard's replay because of the Confederate flag? I'm honestly asking. I know it sounds like a silly question, but is Dukes of Hazzard's like off syndication because of the General Lee? Like, are you not allowed to have a General Lee with a Confederate flag on it anymore? In most I mean, you're allowed to. I mean, technically, you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. You're allowed to have a car with a fucking swastika on it if you want. But is it frowned upon now in the South? Can't imagine every place in the South gives a flying fuck.
60,000 pieces of mail. The General Lee gets 30,000. The General Lee gets 30,000
No,
of those
so if I
pieces
flash
of
the
mail.
dog, I guess
The General Lee's a star. We know that.
I have a feeling that you guys will probably be getting some mail coming in pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, the one on the left is definitely on coke. I mean, I was picking that up, too. You can look at his body language. The guy on the left is on all the coke. Watch. Keep an eye on him.
The first series.
First one, and you're driving already. The General Lee. Do you know how much mail comes in?
Watch.
the Dukes
Look
of
at his
Hazzard
leg.
every single week. 60,000 pieces of mail. The General Lee gets 30,000. The General Lee gets 30,000
No,
of
so
those
if I
pieces
flash the
of mail.
dog, I guess
The General Lee's a star. We know that.
I have a feeling that you guys will probably be getting some mail coming in pretty soon. Pretty soon.
It's
Now,
funny.
you're the oldest of 7 kids? What does your family think about all this?
No, they're real excited because when I got into this business,
No, they hate it.
originally,
They
I
hate
was,
the
you know,
fact that
working
you're a
as a
Hollywood star,
businessman
I'm
in
sure.
New York, and you get into this kind of business, and they go. I mean, everybody like the guys.
Oh
that
yeah,
work
this
at
guy
the bars,
died.
they're going up for this.
Homie here died at pretty young, at 57, July 23rd, 2011. What did he die? How did he die? Mayer was found dead in the Los Angeles home in Sherman Oaks on July 23rd, 2011. His death was attributed to natural causes at 57. Whenever they say natural causes at 57, it was drugs. Right? He had 3 children. Has 3 children. Had 3 children? He appeared on Star Trek Deep Space Nine Season 7, Episode 15 in Bada Bing, Bada Bang as a security guard in 1999. His last TV credit was a guest appearance on 18 Wheels of Justice in 2000. He only played Vance Duke for 1 year. He only played 19 episodes. 19 episodes is what he pulled off. Oof.
Part. No way. You know, there's too many handsome guys. There's too many this, too many that. The odds are way against you. But see, I've never gone to Vegas or the track in my life, so I've got all my luck saved up for the last week. It paid off.
Yeah, and you used to be a flight attendant.
Yes, ma'am.
Did they bring in male flight attendants because some of the women couldn't handle some of the men who kind of got out of control? Was that the reason that male stewards were introduced on airplanes?
I don't know. I think I don't know. I guess the women just got tired of working with each other. No, it was. I guess
women said where you can make that joke back then. You're not allowed anymore.
I had a class of about 20, 25 people, and I'd say each class had about 5 or 6 males in there per class when they hired me. And I don't know the exact reason they did it, but from talking with some of the other stewardesses, or so-called flight attendants they call them now, I think they wanted that, you know. I think way back when there used to be just stewardesses, you know, all ladies, and I don't know what brought it about, but they started all of a sudden, man, they started hiring males, and I just happened to be one of them.
Flying bouncers. If somebody gets out of hand, you throw them out at 30,000
Look what you guys just did to me. You are so thrilling. I just broke my fingernail off. Just sitting.
Let's take the rest of them off.
Look at the length. No, these are real. Look at the length of
This
that.
is fucking great. Let me read this. I'm sorry, because you're going to love this. So in 1978, Cherry, along with a friend, John Snyder, auditioned for the part of Bo Duke to the upcoming Dukes of Hazzard. Snyder ended up winning the part, to which the Cherry's the guy on the left, to which he found much success. A few years later, due to a merchandising conflict, Schneider and co-star Tom Wopat walked out of the show, and Cherry, along with Christopher Mayer, were called in to replace them as Coy and Vance Duke. Cherry and Meyer both made their debuts in Dukes on September 1982. Despite fairly similar physical and behavioral resemblance to the family leads played by Wopat and Schneider, Cherry and Mayer's character Coy and Vance were not accepted by the viewing audience, and the ratings for the popular series began to sag during the 19 episodes in which they appeared. By the middle of 1982 and 83, Warner Brothers came to a new agreeable salary with Wopat and Schneider. On February 1983, both the original stars returned to the show. Cherry and Meyer appeared alongside Wopat and Schneider briefly in an episode of Bo and Luke's Return, and they were written out of the show, never mentioned again. Never mentioned again. Dude on the left, Byron Cherry, was on an episode of Murder, She Wrote, and In the Heat of the Night, and Vietnam War Story, and various TV commercials. He's also a spokesman for the American Cancer Society.
You just broke it off. You guys are so excited.
Animals, right?
Yeah, well, now you used to play football.
Yes, ma'am. So did this one.
You both play football. Okay, but the curious thing is you started to take drama. Isn't that a little unusual for a football player to enroll in drama?
Go ahead, man. Give me
Ah,
my
come
quote.
on, give me the big
Give me
one.
the quote.
Give me it.
Which one?
And an actor is an athlete with a heart.
Yeah.
I remember reading that Francis Ford Coppola said that, and I think it's an excellent quote, because like we were saying before, the similarities are tremendous.
Well, you're both performers, for one thing. Love the adulation of the crowd.
Yeah, you're sucking their dick now, but once you were interviewing the real Duke boys, you were fucking shitting on these dudes. Fucking Leta Powell drinks a and I think I love her for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted to get in the entertainment business, but you know, it's like back in high school. I always, you know, it's like everybody's saying, "Come on," you're trying to get me in the theater, you know, theatrical part. And I was Mr. Jock, you know, and then I've always been. I used to dive. I was a diver up, you know, most of my life, and I went in football, and all my brothers are football players, and I said, hey, I'm gonna be, you know, I'm an athlete, you know. At the time, high school was kind of like, I don't know about going to that business, but I wanted it, you know, I really wanted it, but I didn't want to tell anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
But after I got a scholarship, I was on a scholarship, you know, through college, and I quit my third year of college ball, and got hillbillies kind of. I used to be about 6'2", 6'3" until I went to college, and I'm about 5'11". So to play ball, and they started my growth a little. Big boys up there, so.
Pounded on year after year.
But I just, you know, I decided to heck with it. You know, this is what I want. I'm going this way, and you guys go this way, whatever. And I want the entertainment world. You know, I want to get in there because that's me.
Well, you guys got it. You got into it. Okay. Yeah. Hey, we're real proud. We welcome you to the Dukes of Hazzard.
Thank you.
Coy Duke is Byron Cherry, and Vance Duke is Christopher Mayer. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you
Welcome,
very
and
much.
good luck in the show.
Thank you.
19 episodes later, they were gone. The Duke boys were gone. Eesh. Not great.